Hello, you guys. Welcome to a new video. It is currently Tuesday, April 7th, I think. And I've only been out for like 30 minutes or so. And I got a Subway order. It said 650 plus, I think, on the original screenshot. I got it delivered. I tried to be quiet. It said, please don't knock or anything. Usually that means they have either kids or dogs that go crazy. And so I tried really carefully to be quiet, but those Subway bags are so crinkly. I set it down and the dogs heard me and started barking, so I felt bad. But anyway, that order went up to $10, which is really good. I will take orders like that all day, every day. Well, good morning, guys. So yesterday, during the day, I only got a couple orders. It was terribly bad. But last night, I did go out and I got a stacked order, Dollar Store and Taco Bell. So I got that delivered. And then I also managed to get a Walmart order. I can't remember how much it was. I want to say like $12 or something. And it was just one curbside pickup. It is 10:40. I am warming up my car and I'm going to get started. And hopefully we can get a few good orders today. Well, my friends, it's been another slow day. I have gotten a couple orders. I have the screenshots of what they paid and the mileage, but they were both handed to me. So the first one was a pin required. The second one was just to hand it to me, but it was going to a place of business. So I didn't record any of that, but I did get them done. And it was on the edge of town, so I just got kind of back into town. I parked for maybe 3 minutes and I got my next order. McDonald's, I think it was $6 and some change, maybe $6.25. Going in, can't be more than 2.5 miles, I would guess. So let's go get it picked up. I got a Subway and a Chicken Express, both of which I did not get the drop off because, well, the Subway I just unfortunately forgot to get a screenshot. But the Chicken Express was a hand it to me pin required, and it was a sweet little old man. His grandson had ordered from him for him. So he had to call him and get the PIN number. It was funny. He was trying to give me numbers and stuff. And I was like, it's supposed to be probably the last four of the phone number of whoever ordered it. And he was like, that was my grandson. He's like, let me call him. Anyway, it's 3:30. I'm parked over in a hotel parking lot, kind of by Walmart. So sometimes I just randomly decide to park here for a few minutes if I drop off close by. So we'll see if I get any Spark offers. Probably not. If we're being honest, Spark is hectic lately. I even got reported for not delivering to a customer's address. I'm not going to get into the whole story, but she got her groceries. I'll just say that. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to wait over here for probably just 5 or so minutes, see if I can snag an order. If not, I'll head back toward the house and I'll leave Doordash on. If I get something, I'll take it. If not, I may be done for the day. While I'm sitting here though, and speaking of Walmart, look at this incentive they sent me. I think it was last night. That is the worst incentive I've ever seen in my entire life. $2 after you complete 8 deliveries. $2? What the hell? That is crazy. I've never seen one that low before. Hello, you guys. It is Thursday. It's the next day from the last clip you saw. It is Thursday, I think April 9th, and I got out about 11 a.m. It's 11:30 right now. I got an Uber Eats order right away, which is very unheard of for my little small town. Uber Eats orders are few and far between. I know there's a couple other people that do Uber Eats, so that doesn't help because it's so slow already. So I don't really get a lot of Uber orders. Anyway, I got an Uber order. I think it was like $13 and some change, which hopefully they don't change the tip, because let me tell you what happened. I go to Starbucks. It took like 10 minutes in there probably. So anyway, they finally give me the order and they put like a voucher in there because they didn't have the almonds she ordered, but they gave her, well, it was a guy ordering for, I'm assuming his wife or girlfriend. They didn't have the almonds, so she put a voucher in the bag and then she gave her like a substitute of some different almonds. Anyway, took it to, it was going to the water department, so I didn't get the drop-off footage, but I went inside and the lady was like, I was like, hey, I have a delivery, and she was like, Fur, and she said the customer's name, and I was like, yes. And she was like, okay. She was like, and she like stuck her hand out of the little opening at the bottom, because they have like those glass deals with just an opening. Well, I was like, I don't think this is gonna fit. And like, as I was saying it, she was like, it'll fit. And I was like, there's a drink in here. And she just looked at me like, so? And I'm like, if I turn this bag completely sideways, it's going to spill. And she's just not caring. She's just like, okay, whatever, like, hand me the bag. So I'm like, okay. So I turn it sideways, hand it under there as quick as I can so that she can hopefully, you know, turn it back right side up. And I'm like, have a great day. And she's like, thanks. And I'm like, okay. Anyway, now I have a Doordash order. I believe it's $5 and some change. Pizza Hut. And it's going to some apartments here. So let's go get it picked up. Just got the Pizza Hut order dropped off. It was leave it door. It was ready when I got there, but the door was locked. So I had to go through drive-thru, which I was the only one there, so that was fine. But I thought that was weird. I mean, it is windy today, so maybe they get tired of the door blowing open. Because I know last time I was in there, now that I'm thinking about it, when it was windy, the door kept blowing open. And they have that, like, alarm system thing. So every time it pops open, it says front door, front door, front door. So maybe they get tired of listening to that. Look how freaking windy it is, guys. I am over the wind this year. It has been absolutely ridiculous. I had my lunch at home. I came back out. I got a Chicken Express order, which I got delivered. It was leave it door. I have something in my eye. It's bugging the crap out of me, but I can't see it in there. Anyway, got the Chicken Express order done, and then I got a Simply Bare order. I didn't film that. It was going to a place of business, and I handed it to her. So I got that delivered as well. So I think that's what, 3 DoorDashes and an Uber order. I have both apps still on. I don't even have Spark on because I drove over to Walmart area after I had my lunch, and I got sent a couple of really upside down orders, like $12, 17 miles, $17, 19 miles, something like that. And that's usually the orders I get on Spark anymore. Occasionally I will snag a good one, but for the most part, especially during the day, I'm not getting much of anything. So, well, it is the next day, Friday the 10th. Am I ever going to remember the days right? I think it's the 10th. Anyway, I just wanted to end this video because I didn't do that yesterday. I only got one other DoorDash yesterday afternoon / evening, early evening. I think it was like 4 o'clock. And it was a hand it to me. So, well, it was leave it door, but the couple was sitting out on the porch. So they just grabbed it from me. So I don't have that footage for you guys. But with all that being said, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one.